Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It is time for a bonus episode for the Kirby Superstar Ultra playthrough, and today we're going to go back to Helper Hero for a split second, as well as go over to the movie theater mode over here to look at some of the movies that we unlocked throughout the game. So, going to Helper Heroes real quick so we can 100% this, we're going to do the one-player challenge, and let us begin, because there is one helper that I haven't done with yet, since I did all these other ones off-screen, aside from Plasma Wisp and Bonkers, that I did in the episode where we did this. So let's do a Sword Knight, and as I mentioned before, Sword Knight has one difference that the Blade, compared to the Blade Knight, and that only difference being, well, aside from looking cooler, it has this upward stab attack that Meta Knight normally has. So that's how we're gonna use them. So let's begin, starting off with Wispy Hoods. Alright, this guy will be easy to get rid of. Just keep hitting him with the sword attacks. Upward stab, upward stab. I took damage, but that's okay. Upward stab. I only choose one partner over here, or just myself, since the bosses will have less HP. Alright, down goes Chef Kawasaki. Bonkers is next, as you can see, and he's gone. I said he's gone. There we go, he took a lot of hits there, jeez. Anyways, Bugsy's up next. Just keep normally slashing him. That attack had quite a bit of hit stun, but that's okay. Ow. I'm taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Goodbye. Alright, next up, Crack Alarm Crack. Don't smoke crack, kids. Alright, he does have less iframes compared to most other bosses throughout the game, so exploit that. And down he goes. Alright, next up, King DDD. Alright, just keep hitting him as many times as you can. You can trap him in a hit stun, as always. He will get pretty close to you sometimes, so do be careful of that. And hey, we still see Peach and Mario and those toads in the background, as well as Luigi and Wario. Just want to show them off again. And just taunt DDD while we're at it. Alright, next up, Dynablade. Just blocking over here to the beat. Well, I'm definitely not doing it to the beat, but still, just for fun. And down you go, Mama Bird. Alright, apparently that's a glitch where if you kill Dynablade while she's in the middle of an attack, the attack animation will keep playing before her death animation plays. Alright, next up, Fatty Whale, and I don't have my ranged attack for this. I stay out of reach of him. Ah, my jumping didn't last long enough. Alright, time to hit him while I have the space too. And again, the hitboxes were not the best there, as I tried to dash into him and my iframes didn't activate. That's okay, we don't really need them for the rest of this fight. Alright, one more hit and down goes the Fatty Whale. Yeah, I killed him by guarding. That's one funny thing you can do in this game you can't really do in other Kirby games. They can just die from you guarding against them, since it does a minimal amount of damage. Alright, I used a Maxim Tomato a little too early, and I'm not the biggest fan of that, but that's okay. But at least I got my little sword beam ranged attack. Alright, not the best spot, I can't hit him from there. At least not with the upward stab attack. And I lost my sword beams, awesome. Alright, there we go. This is a good spot to hit him. And down goes Camellia Arm. Alright, next up, Mid-Boss All-Star number 2. Alright, get done with Proper Bros Sr. He's dead. Next up, Mr. Flossy trying to sell us his floss again. Just jump over here. Get out of the way, and him being rude, just doing that little gesture, that's not what I wanted to do. I am taking way too many hits. I kinda wish you could cancel some attacks, but you can't really do that. Alright, Iron Man is next. And we also canceled Mr. Flossy's Floss membership. Just jump out of the way of that. About one more good hit. There we go. And finally, Jakid. And down he goes. Alright, next up, Twin Woods. I always start off with the one on the right, just because I think this one's just a little easier to hit, in my opinion. I mean, you can start with either. Alright, the attack clearly lasted way too long there. I'm noticing a lot of the hits I'm taking is just because some of my attacks last a little longer than they should. And down goes Twin Woods. Next up, Heavy Lobster. Alright, the name of the game here is to constantly go behind him while he tries to attack you. It looks like that's something I'll be able to do here. Just keep slashing him while he's doing the fire attack. He's definitely left very vulnerable because of it. And down he goes. Alright, Computer Virus is next. Alright, I guess he's attacking first. And he hit me. I was trying to dodge out of the way. Alright, it's just better to stay here and guard. I tried to evade, didn't work. Alright, less damage-piercing attacks, that'd be really nice, thank you. Down he goes. Alright, next up, the Evil Knight. I'll show you the real knight over here. Alright, star attack, that's fine, we can block those. How did that not hit him? That's not annoying at all. Whatever, that whole combo does 52 damage, so we might as well keep that going. Stored his power. That's gonna hurt quite a bit. Alright, those I can block with these still, so that's fine. And down goes the Evil Knight. Last but not least, the Great Dragon. Alright, did a good 50 damage to him. He petrified himself, you're just delaying the inevitable. Alright, I can dodge this attack with ease, just stay up here. So I don't take any unnecessary damage. Alright, that's good. Keep damage to a minimum. I can dodge this attack as well. Alright, one more good hit combo and we win this. He has 1 HP left. Alright, dodge this out of the way too. He didn't do his gigantic wing flapping attack, thankfully, so that's cool. And time to stab the dragon. Helpers defeated all the enemies. While I do a little dance. Alright, next up, Meta Knight. And I like to jump over here on the platform. Hey, Meta Knight, how you doing? Alright, time to use my range against him. Definitely had a lot of practice against him thanks to the other matches. That tornado attack is also dependent on how much HP Meta Knight has. If he has less HP, the attack will actually be much faster and go farther, too. See, like that. Since that one's much faster and has more range than the previous one. And I didn't take a single hit. Also, you guys are not supposed to see his face. I keep forgetting to do that, and I just remembered. Alright, might as well eat this. Don't need to eat that last Maximus Mater. We are now against Wham Bam Rocker. With his really weird-looking face. Might as well use our range against him. Do some solid damage. Alright, hopefully none of those rocks hit me. It hit me. I lost my sword beam. Alright, so we're stuck at close range now. And down goes Wham Bam Rock, but you know it ain't over just yet. Next up, Wham Bam Jewel. Because he's a tool. Had to say the rhyme. It was right on the tip of my tongue, so I had to say it. Alright, he's gonna use his finger laser attack. Easily dodgeable. You could even normally jump over it if you want. He'll try to grab you now, but he's not fast enough. I use a downward slash attack to attack him. He's now gonna set up some bombs. You want him? They're yours, my friend, but we don't want him right now, so who cares? Ow. And we got some good attacks in. Oh, I'm being grabbed. He's trying to combo me too, but sadly it did not work. Alright, and that's the Sword Knights completed. Alright, with that being said, we've now 100%ed helpers to heroes. Alright, you became a hero. Awesome. Wonderful. Alright, notice, special announcements. Original Kirby movies are now in the theaters. From the original Kirby Superstar. Alright, and because we defeated it with all 20 helpers, we get this neat little medal. However, we haven't fully 100%ed the game just yet, so if we look back over here, we're still only 97% complete. The reason that being is this mode, the Great Cave Offensive. I think I'm finally understanding why this cave is so offensive, but just like with Helper Hero, I think we can get the last few treasures I'm missing off screen. But, time for the other reason I'm making this video. Alright, theater. Clear games to get movies. To watch in this theater. Win with Kirby to watch a movie. Alright, so let's see. We have a bunch of different movies over here. Starting with the original Kirby movie we just unlocked. It's all just cutscenes from the original Kirby Superstar. There is trouble in Dreamland. King DDD and his soldiers have stolen all the food in Dreamland. Here comes our hero riding in on the spring breeze. Some call him Kirby. Let the adventure begin. There's the Dynablade one. And Gourmet Race. Alright, there's the big man himself. He's just walking, and he falls. Somehow didn't notice the big ass hole in front of him and the big sign saying danger on it. But then again, Kirby can't read. Revenge of Meta Knight. Reactor 1, whatever that just said. Let's raise the anchors, check anti-gravity plan, 1, 2, 3, okay. Whoever's talking, I can't quite tell. Release the sails, solar level 288. The time has come, the time to show our power. The Dreamland's laziness will end, I will rule. The only time I was really a villain. Alright, and finally the cutscene for Milky Way Wishes. One day in the year, we don't know. The sun and moon fought day and night. Hey, hey, hey! Can you make peace between the sun and moon? Why should I trust you, huh? You need to ask the giant comet nova for help! But first, there's something we must do! To ask Nova, we must gather power from all the stars around us. It will be difficult, Kirby, but you can do it! No, it won't. We're counting on you, good luck. It'll be really easy, I've already proven it. Alright, that movie's out of the way. We can do Grand Opening or Spring Breeze, Tomorrow's Wind. Mostly a bunch of things we've already seen, and I'm afraid I won't be doing that. You're spamming my channel, dude. I don't really like that. So let me just ban your things real quick. Down you go. Anyways, continuing with our little video here. Alright, we got the different cutscenes that we went throughout the game. Why don't we start off with the Grand Opening? Just like in the beginning of the game. This nice little cutscene. It's a cool cutscene. It doesn't last very long. Might as well watch it real fast. Alright, there's the Spring Breeze. Many other cutscenes we've already seen throughout the game. There's Trouble in Dreamland. Yeah, no need to see that again. And King DDD getting absolutely thrown out of his castle. Alright, and the little cutscene where Kirby turns into a giant blimp. Dyna Blade. We've seen this already. So I might as well skip the ones we've already seen and get to the ones we haven't seen yet. Alright, the different halberd cutscenes when the parts of the halberd get destroyed and whatnot. Midnight's Revenge. We've already seen that. Great Hero Up High. A Great Escape Hero Up High. That's a mouthful. Try to say that 5 times fast. Friends and Sun. Milky Way Wishes. Marx's Mad Plan. I almost said Magalore. Alright, to the battlefield. Alright, Top Down Nova gets destroyed. And Kirby goes down to fight Marx. I mean, I don't think Kirby had to beat up the Galactic Nova, and he kind of just chose to. He could have just went straight for Marx afterwards, but whatever. Alright, the King and the Sun. Oh yeah, the end of that cutscene. Just a lot of stuff we've already seen throughout the game. No need to see them all again. Alright, Things of Midnight, Things of Galactonite. I mean, the Knight's Triumphant Return. I don't really remember this one. Oh, never mind. I do remember that one. Alright, the Hidden Staff credits. Which is also Meta Knight's mode. Alright, Fly Meta Knight, the True Arena, we've already seen that. Marx's soul appears. Why don't we see this cutscene again? I really like this cutscene. I remember watching this cutscene all the time back in elementary school. Going towards where Kirby is. And finally, the one movie that we did unlock as well. And then there's this one, which I never unlocked this to this day, even. And I think the only way to unlock it is to 100% the game. So that's something I'm going to try to do before the end of this playthrough. But again, most of that being off-screen with Great Cave Offensive. But anyway, Special Edition blooper reels. There's just a lot of the cutscenes, but funny things happen. And there's these weird laugh tracks that go along with them, which I think are kind of funny. Yeah, Kirby didn't land on the warp star. Poor Kirby, man, he didn't deserve that. Yeah, worm fell on his face. Was that worm always up there with the weird eyes? Come on, man. It's not that hard to eat the food from the sky or from the air. I mean, you can. It's clear that most of these are obviously meant for laughs. Kind of like rules you see when movies are being made of the mistakes the actors and actresses tend to make sometimes. I always kind of like how Nintendo did that with this, or HAL Laboratories more specifically. That rock was not there a second ago. Somebody dropped that on him. And originally, these cutscenes were actually played as normal gameplay in the original Kirby Superstar. And they're originally going to be the case here too, but these were replaced with these cutscenes. And somebody put that Rocky there. That is so disrespectful. Also, Kirby can effortlessly blast through that. How does that hurt him? Whatever. And he hit himself in the face. Where's Kirby? How the hell did you get off of the wheelie rider? And okay, you're an asshole. You just left him to die. Hey, I need help, and he fell off his ball. Then again, you know how hard it is to try to balance on a beach ball of all things? You have to have excellent balance for that. And Kirby's the one who got tossed out. I guess that's a bad ending, if Kirby lost to DDD instead of winning against him. But it's a neat little funny segment. I always like that little cutscene. But it looks like there's one movie we're missing, so off screen I'm gonna get the rest of the treasures for the Great Cave Offensive, but as well, in the next second bonus episode, we're gonna do the sub-games that we have over here, all 5 of them. They're all pretty cool in my opinion, so that's what we will do in the next bonus episode. So if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of those videos you see on screen now on YouTube and that bell button for more. Consider answering the question today. Is there a mode in a game that you've 100%ed? And if so, in what game and what mode was that? Let us know. And consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. And finally, consider becoming YouTube, or consider using the link in the description below, and use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on any W order for an energy drink. I recommend the Dragonite flavor. So, next episode, see y'all on the sub games. We're gonna do those. Thank y'all for watching. Have a perfect day.